Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Video Vault. This seems like a timely edition as we celebrate this week the birthday of Alaska's longest-serving governor. His birthday was October 8th. Governor Bill Egan was born in Valdez back in 1915 and served 3 terms as governor. In this story from 2017, we get a look back at Egan's legacy with some mischievous moments from his son, and in this case, our tour guide, the late Dennis Egan.
There's no place like home.
You're in the governor's house.
Especially this home. Just ask Dennis Egan.
Well, I spent 8 glorious years here and then got married and spent 4 more interloping, but so total of 12 years.
Bill Egan.
Well, he was my dad.
He was at his political height in the 60s, the years before and after Alaska achieved statehood.
No oil wealth or things of that nature. It was just a totally different atmosphere, I think, back then.
The kids who passed through these halls during those years,
we were screwing around.
Now they have gray hair.
What's your name?
But walk into any room and you can practically hear songs that have not been played in ages.
My radio station on the 3rd floor.
Stranger than fiction stories.
And Dr. Edward Teller, the inventor of the hydrogen bomb, was here.
They come to life again.
It was nothing vicious. It was just kids being kids.
For the most part, it was harmless fun. Kids exploring.
This was all covered back in territorial days. And we ripped some stuff off by mistake, and we found the seal of the District of Alaska, which I thought was really cool.
But then
I was accused of a lot of things in this house, but not Peter the Great. I did not do Peter the Great.
Then there was Peter the Great. Maybe you haven't heard the story, but here, this is where somebody shot holes in the Russian emperor.
Well, they shot it with a BB gun, but I got blamed for it. But I didn't have a darn thing to do with it.
At least, kind of. Even all these years later, no one can seem to agree who actually shot BBs through that priceless painting.
I did not. They accused me of it, but I didn't do it.
Dennis still insists the trigger man was the grandson of Ernest Greening, another governor. Clark Greening says, no way.
Well, I've heard his version, but he likes to kid me like I had a BB gun and did it, but I never had a BB gun to shoot at that thing.
At least all the kids can agree on this.
But it was a fun time, and I think a lot of the kids or grandkids of our governors have had a lot of fun being in that place.
This house has always been a unique place to watch history pass by, day by day, even for kids oblivious to it all until years later.
It was a Saturday, and all of a sudden the building started shaking. And Dr. Teller says, earthquake. And I can predict the epicenter of the earthquake, and he's talking about so many miles off Cape Spencer and all these crazy things.
Edward Teller, the physicist who created the hydrogen bomb and literally wanted to drop one on the North Slope, he mistook shaking caused by a faulty furnace as a massive quake.
So Dr. Teller had to apologize for misclassifying the earthquake.
Then there was a schoolyard legend, the basement brewery.
They, I guess, told the chief of police to go clean things up, and the first place they hit was the governor's mansion. Find out that Dennis had a brewery in his basement there and was having a good time.
And remember that 3rd floor radio station?
A band having the recording studio on the 3rd floor of the governor's mansion. That was pretty a novel, concept.
The Gatormen, one song that band recorded in Dennis's attic studio.
Like I say, 64, and we took this along with several other songs down to Seattle, and we got a recording contract with Camelot Records.
Hey Girl turned out to be a hit.
Hey Girl, you ready for this?
Stories that only seem possible here in Alaska.
And I didn't try to burn the house down.
A place where somehow not burning the governor's mansion down can actually turn into an accomplishment.
Love hearing those stories and memories. Bill Egan, by the way, passed away in 1984 at the age of 69. His son, former lawmaker Dennis Egan, passed away in June of 22 at the age of 75. And we're so glad that he was able to give us a tour and so many memories from that family as they served the state of Alaska. Well, thanks so much for joining us for this edition of the Video Vault. You can catch this episode and much more on alaskasnewssource.com and all these streaming platforms. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day.